What's an unhealthy habit you know will catch up to you someday? Spending too much time on technology and doom scrolling instead of living life. Not getting enough sleep. I keep telling myself I'll fix my sleep schedule, but then I stay up way too late every single night. My body is screaming at me, but I just keep ignoring it. Skipping doctor appointments. I know I should go for regular checkups, but I keep putting it off. What if they find something wrong? So I just don't go. I know it's stupid and that early detection could save my life, but the anxiety of potentially getting bad news keeps me away. Drinking way too much, way too often. I know it's literally poison, but it helps me relax after work. Every night I tell myself I'll cut back, and every night I pour another glass. My liver is probably hatting me right now. I barely eat during the day because I'm too busy, then I binge eat late at night before bed. I skip breakfast entirely, maybe grab something small for lunch, then eat a huge meal at like 10 p.m. I know it's wrecking my metabolism and my sleep, but I can't seem to break the cycle. Sitting all day. I work from home at my computer, and I realized the other day that I literally sit for 12-14 hours straight. No exercise, barely even standing up except to use the bathroom or grab food. My back already hurts constantly, and I'm only in my 30s. Procrastinating everything important. Bills, taxes, important emails, health insurance stuff. I just avoid it all until it becomes a crisis. Then I panic, deal with it at the last second, and swear I'll never let it get that bad again. Spoiler, it always gets that bad again. Vaping. I quit cigarettes by switching to vaping, which was great, but now I'm completely addicted to my vape. I hit it constantly, all day long. Way more nicotine than I ever got from cigarettes. I convinced myself it was healthier, but I think I just traded one addiction for another. Energy drinks. I drink at least 3 a day, sometimes more. I know they're terrible for my heart, but I'm so tired all the time that I can't function without them. Coffee doesn't cut it anymore. I'm basically running on chemicals at this point. Ignoring my mental health. I know I should probably see a therapist, but I keep telling myself I can handle it on my own. I have anxiety and depression that's getting worse, but I just push through and pretend everything's fine. Eventually, I think I'm going to hit a breaking point. Online shopping when I'm stressed. If I had a bad day, I buy stuff I don't need. Clothes, gadgets, random things from Amazon. It makes me feel better for like 5 minutes, then I just feel guilty about wasting money. My credit card debt is getting out of control, but I can't seem to stop. Not drinking enough water. I know everyone says to stay hydrated, but I just forget. I'll go an entire day drinking only coffee and soda. Then I wonder why I have headaches and feel terrible all the time. It's such an easy fix, but I never do it. Holding in my emotions. I never talk about how I'm really feeling. If something bothering me, I just bottle it up and pretend it's fine. I've been doing this my whole life, and I can feel the stress physically manifesting in my body now. Tension headaches, stomach problems, insomnia, but asking for help or being vulnerable feels impossible. Biting my nails. I've done it since I was a kid and my nails are destroyed. They're so short they hurt sometimes. People always comment on how bad my hands look. I know it's spreading germs directly into my mouth, and I've gotten infections around my nails before, but I still can't stop. It's automatic now. Driving while exhausted. Sometimes I'm so tired on my way home from work that I genuinely don't remember parts of the drive. Like I'll suddenly realize I'm 5 miles past where I thought I was and have no memory of getting there. I know it's dangerous. I know I could kill someone, but I just need to get home. Revenge bedtime procrastination. I work all day, handle responsibilities all evening, and by the time everyone's asleep, it's finally my time. So I stay up until 3 a.m. doing whatever I want, even though I have to be up at 6. I'm exhausted every single day, but those few hours at night are the only time I feel like myself. Eating fast food constantly. It's cheap, it's fast, and I'm tired after work. Cooking feels like too much effort. So I eat McDonald's, Taco Bell, or something similar pretty much every day. My body feels terrible, I've gained weight, and I know I'm destroying my health, but changing feels overwhelming. Isolating myself. I've been turning down invitations from friends for months now. Eventually, they stopped asking. I tell myself I just need alone time, but honestly, I think I'm depressed and using isolation as a coping mechanism. Now I'm lonelier than ever, and I don't know how to reconnect. Doom scrolling news and social media. Every morning I wake up and immediately check Twitter and news apps. I read every terrible thing happening in the world, get anxious and depressed, then wonder why my mental health is garbage. I know it's making everything worse, but I feel like I need to stay informed, even though it's just making me miserable. Grinding my teeth at night. I wake up with jaw pain and headaches every single morning. My dentist told me I need a night guard, but I keep putting off getting one. Meanwhile, I'm literally wearing down my teeth. One day I'll probably crack a tooth, and then I'll have to deal with something way worse and more expensive. Comparing myself to others constantly. I scroll through Instagram and TikTok, seeing everyone's perfect lives, their achievements, their bodies, their relationships. Then I feel like garbage about my own life. I know it's all curated and fake, but I still can't help feeling like I'm failing at everything. It's destroying my self-esteem. Living paycheck to paycheck by choice. I make decent money, but I spend literally everything I earn. No savings, no emergency fund, no retirement planning. I tell myself I'll start saving next month, but next month I always find something else to buy. One unexpected expense would completely destroy me financially. Ignoring pain. My knee hurts, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts. I just pop some ibuprofen and keep going. I'm worried that if I actually get it checked out, they'll tell me I need surgery or physical therapy or something expensive and time-consuming. So I just live with it and hope it doesn't get worse. Being addicted to my phone. I check it hundreds of times a day. During conversations, during meals, first thing when I wake up, last thing before sleep. I've driven while looking at it. I've walked into things. My attention span is destroyed, but I feel genuine anxiety if I don't have my phone with me. Mixing alcohol and prescription medication. I'm on antidepressants, and the bottle clearly says not to drink alcohol, but I drink anyway, pretty regularly. I tell myself it's fine, that people do it all the time, but I know I'm probably messing with the medication's effectiveness and possibly doing serious damage. Working way too many hours. I'm salary, so there's no overtime pay, but I work nights, weekends, always available by email. I haven't taken a real vacation in 3 years. I'm burned out, exhausted, and resentful, but I'm scared that if I set boundaries, I'll lose my job. So I just keep sacrificing everything for work. Constantly being late. I'm late to everything: work, appointments, social events. I lose track of time. I underestimate how long things take. I try to squeeze in one more thing before leaving. People are annoyed with me, and I don't blame them. It's disrespectful, but I can't seem to change. Staying in a toxic relationship. I know it's not healthy. We fight constantly. I'm not happy, but I'm scared of being alone. I'm scared of starting over. So I stay, and things get worse, and I know one day I'll look back and regret wasting years of my life. But leaving feels impossible right now. Not wearing sunscreen. I know skin cancer is real. I know sun damage ages you, but I just don't wear it. It feels like too much effort in the morning. Then I spend hours outside and get burned, and I swear I'll wear it next time, but I never do. Smoking cigarettes. I've tried to quit so many times I've lost count. I know exactly what it's doing to my lungs, my heart, my skin. Everyone in my family nags me about it, but the second I get stressed, I light one up. It's been 15 years now, and I'm in too deep to stop. Never flossing. My dentist lectures me every 6 months about gum disease and how it can lead to heart problems. I nod and say I'll start, but I never do. Brushing feels like enough effort already. Adding flossing to the routine just never happens. My gums bleed when I brush, which I know is a bad sign, but I just rinse and move on. Eating sugar like it's going out of style. Candy, soda, desserts, sweetened coffee drinks. I probably consume 200 grams of sugar a day, maybe more. My energy crashes constantly. I'm gaining weight, and I'm pretty sure I'm on the fast track to diabetes. But cutting back feels impossible when everything tastes so good. Never exercising, not even a little bit. I tell myself I'll start going to the gym next week, but next week never comes. I get winded walking up a flight of stairs. My joints ache from lack of movement. I'm weak and out of shape, and I know it's only getting worse as I age, but the couch is just so comfortable. Picking at my skin. I have dermatillomania, which is a compulsive skin-picking disorder. Every little bump or imperfection on my face, I pick at until it bleeds. Then it scars. My face is covered in scars from years of this. I know I'm making it worse. I know I should stop, but the urge is overwhelming. It's like I go into a trance. Carrying all my stress in my shoulders and neck. I never stretch, never get massages, never do anything to relieve the tension. My posture is terrible from hunching over my computer all day. I have chronic neck pain that radiates into headaches. Physical therapy would probably help, but I keep putting it off. So I just live with constant pain. Eating while distracted. I never sit down for an actual meal. I eat at my desk while working, in my car while driving, on the couch while watching TV. I barely taste my food because I'm not paying attention. I overeat because I don't register when I'm full. This has to be terrible for my digestion, but I can't seem to slow down. Holding my pee for way too long. I get so focused on what I'm doing that I ignore my bladder for hours. By the time I finally go, it's painful. I know this can lead to infections and bladder problems, but in the moment, getting up just feels inconvenient. I've been doing this for years, and I'm sure it's causing damage. Living in a cluttered, dirty environment. My apartment is a mess. Dishes piled in the sink, laundry everywhere, trash that needs to go out. I know it's affecting my mental health, making my depression worse, but cleaning feels overwhelming. So I just exist in the chaos and wonder why I feel so terrible all the time. Never wearing my glasses even though I need them. I'm nearsighted, and my prescription is outdated anyway because I haven't been to the eye doctor in 5 years. I squint constantly, get headaches from eye strain, and probably look ridiculous. But glasses feel annoying, and contacts are too much work, so I just struggle to see clearly. Catastrophizing everything. Something minor goes wrong, and my brain immediately jumps to the worst possible outcome. A headache means I have a brain tumor. My boss wants to talk means I'm getting fired. This constant anxiety is exhausting, but I can't turn it off. I know it's irrational, but that doesn't stop the spiral. Using food as my only source of comfort. Had a bad day, pizza. Feeling lonely, ice cream. Celebrating something, huge meal. Every emotion gets processed through eating. I've gained so much weight, and my relationship with food is completely unhealthy, but I don't know how else to cope with feelings. Never taking breaks at work. I work through lunch, skip bathroom breaks, and sit for 8 to 10 hours straight without moving. I tell myself I'm being productive, but really I'm just destroying my body. My circulation is probably terrible, my muscles are atrophied, and I'm burnt out, but stopping feels like slacking off. Holding grudges forever. Someone wrongs me, and I never forgive them. I replay the situation in my head constantly, getting angrier each time. I've cut people out of my life over things that happened years ago. This resentment is eating me alive, but I can't seem to let anything go. Forgiveness feels like letting them win. Never cleaning my CPAP machine. I have sleep apnea and use a CPAP every night, but I almost never clean it properly. The mask, the tubing, the water chamber, it all needs regular cleaning, but I just refill the water and call it good. I'm probably breathing in mold and bacteria every night. One day I'm going to get seriously sick from this. Ignoring weird symptoms. Chest pain, probably nothing. Shortness of breath, must be out of shape. Random numbness, slept wrong. I dismiss everything instead of getting it checked out. I'm terrified that if I go to the doctor, they'll find something serious. So I just pretend everything's fine and hope my body figures it out. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. I wake up, immediately chug coffee, then don't eat for hours. My stomach burns, I feel nauseous, and my anxiety spikes from the caffeine on an empty stomach. I know I should eat breakfast first, but I'm too groggy to function without coffee, so I just accept the stomach pain. Never saying no. People ask me to do things, take on extra work, help them with projects, and I always say yes even when I don't have time. I'm stretched way too thin, stressed out constantly, and resentful of everyone because I can't set boundaries. But saying no makes me feel guilty, so I just keep overcommitting. Listening to music or podcasts at maximum volume. My headphones are always cranked up all the way. I know it's damaging my hearing. I already have ringing in my ears sometimes, but I like being able to block everything else out. In 10 years, I'll probably need hearing aids, but that's future me's problem. Staying up all night gaming. I'll start playing at 9 p.m. and suddenly it's 5 a.m. and I have work in 2 hours. This happens multiple times a week. I'm constantly exhausted, my performance at work is suffering, and I'm gaining weight from sitting and snacking all night. But I can't seem to stop. Just one more game turns into 20. Using my phone in the dark right before bed. I know the blue light is terrible for sleep quality. I know it's straining my eyes, but I can't help scrolling through social media in bed with all the lights off. Then I wonder why I can't fall asleep and why my eyes hurt. But turning off my phone feels impossible. Eating expired food. If it doesn't smell bad, I eat it. Expiration dates are just suggestions, right? I've definitely gotten food poisoning a few times from this, but I hate wasting food and I'm too cheap to throw things away. One day, I'm going to eat something seriously contaminated and end up in the hospital. Never warming up before exercise. On the rare occasions I do work out, I just jump right in. No stretching, no warm-up, just straight into intense activity. I've pulled muscles, twisted joints, and hurt myself multiple times. Every time I tell myself I'll warm up next time, but I never do. I'm impatient and just want to get it over with. Keeping toxic people in my life. I have friends who drain me emotionally, family members who are manipulative, coworkers who undermine me. I know I should distance myself, set boundaries, or cut them off entirely, but I'm too afraid of confrontation or too guilty to do it. So I just keep subjecting myself to their negativity. Never moisturizing. My skin is so dry it cracks and bleeds sometimes, especially in winter. I know I should use lotion, but it feels greasy and I forget. My hands look 10 years older than they should. Eventually, this is going to lead to serious skin problems, but I just can't make myself care enough to develop the habit. Clenching my jaw constantly. I do it when I'm stressed, when I'm concentrating, pretty much all the time. My jaw aches, my teeth hurt, and I'm probably grinding them down. I've cracked a filling from the pressure. A mouth guard would help, but I haven't gotten one, so I just keep clenching and dealing with the pain. Taking way too much ibuprofen. Any hint of pain and I'm popping pills. Headache, backache, cramps, whatever. I probably take it 4 or 5 times a day. I know it's terrible for my stomach and kidneys, but it's just so easy. The bottle says not to exceed a certain amount, but I definitely do. Regularly. Never backing up my data. All my photos, documents, work files, everything is on one device with no backup. If my computer crashes, I lose everything. Years of memories, important work, all gone. I know I should back it up. I've had close calls before, but I keep procrastinating. One day I'm going to regret this so much. Eating in bed. Crumbs everywhere, spills on my sheets, food smells in my bedroom. I know it's gross and unhygienic, but I love eating while lying down watching TV. My bed is probably full of bacteria and attracting bugs. I should definitely stop, but the convenience is too tempting. Plus, doing dishes means getting up. Never reading instructions or terms and conditions. I just click agree on everything, skip the manual, wing it with new devices. I've definitely agreed to things I shouldn't have and broken expensive items by not reading how to use them properly. But reading feels tedious, so I just hope for the best every time. All of the above. Honestly, reading through these responses, I realize I'm doing like 90% of these unhealthy habits. My entire lifestyle is a disaster. I know things need to change, but I don't even know where to start. So I just keep going, hoping everything works out somehow.